First question, what decided to sign contract with Stali? What was the main reason?
It was because it's a club with big ambitions, and it looks to be a really strong team here. And, that was a big factor, and I heard some good things about the club here. It's very well organized, and it seems to be run by some proper people.
Are you not afraid that fans will treat you a little bit harder than other riders? You're a rider of Falubas since a few years.
Maybe, but as soon as I get score good points for Gorset, then I think they will forgive me. But of course now I think maybe not everybody like me because I've been in Falubas for 4 years.
Your ride away from Poland is slightly better than in Polish Extra League. What is the reason?
Sorry?
Your ride away from Poland is a little bit better than Polish Extra League. In Sweden or in England, what is the reason?
I think the main reason, I didn't do so many meetings last year. I had better meetings in the past, and this year I did only 5 meetings, so it was a little bit not the best season for me, but hopefully I will come very strong in 2011.
What do you think about Gorzów's track, about transfers, new riders?
Track it's a good track. I have not done so many meetings here, but I've done World Cup and a few meetings with Falubas, and it's a good track. And I think when you get used to this track and you know the lines there, it's a really good advantage.
What can you tell about others' team? Do you have a chance to fight for championship?
I haven't seen the full lineups yet, but I think it looks really strong, this team, and it should be able to fight for the championship. But again, I haven't seen the lineups for the other teams yet, so I can't say too much.
Last question: what could you say about your nickname, Puk? Who made this up?
I don't know. I had this question I think 1,000 times, but it's been there all my life almost since I was like 5 years old. So I can't remember how it started, but it just always stuck to me.
And the same like Niels, what was the main reason that you signed contract with our club?
Well, Gorzów is a club with big ambitions, and you could see the team they had this year. They were fighting for the medal until they had a few injury problems. And I've been in teams in the past where you've been riding for the medal, and it's good to be riding in good teams all the time. If you keep winning, winning becomes a habit. So when they approached me, I was really happy because it's a club with ambitions, and I can definitely see we can go all the way with this team.
How long did you negotiate with our management?
It didn't take too long, really. I had talks with Gorzów throughout the last 3 years, and things had happened which couldn't make it possible for me to move. And now I've moved. I'm really happy. I'm really looking forward to it.
A few last years in Poland and in GP were a little bit worse for you. Do you know what was wrong?
Well, first of all, injuries is always a big problem, and especially this season I had a few problems injury-wise, and every time you get injured you get a little bit a setback, and it just takes time to get back to your best. And I think main goal now is just to get fit and come back better.
You're right, in Sweden and in England, like Niels, is better than in Poland. What is the main differences between these leagues?
The Polish league is very difficult, but also being the foreign rider, sometimes you're going to be put in positions a little bit tougher than other riders, and I think me and Niels have been the past few years we've sort of been put in not the easiest races to start with, and sometimes if you have a very not so good a race to start the meeting, it sort of affects, and then the whole meeting doesn't go good.
In 2006 you had a short break in your starts in GP, and your results was fantastic. Do you think that this break might give you similar consequences?
Well, I hope so, but also in 2006 I was riding in winning teams. We won the league with Wrocław. I won the league with Peterborough in England, and we came third in Sweden. So again, riding in very good teams also helps me personally.
What's your mind about the transfers in Polish league? Janssen signed contract with Zielona Góra, Holstein Toruń, Kramp in Rzeszów. these are the most spectacular. What's your mind about this transfer?
You know, it doesn't really matter what happens. You know, I just want to sort my business out, and you know, I've come to Gosha, but I'm happy with it. But it just shows that different teams are going to be a little bit stronger, and some teams are going to be maybe a little bit weaker with riders going between clubs. But you know, I think it's going to be exciting. But at the end of the day, I think we have a good chance if we stay injury-free to win.
Mm-hmm. Everyone has seen that you and Nicky Pedersen don't like each other. May it be a problem next year?
No, not at all. We don't like each other. It's just on track. You know, we don't have a problem off track, and we'd already spoken, you know, before I signed the deal, and you know, it's not a problem. And we both want to win, and you know, to win we got to work together as a team. And you know, when we ride in Gorgia, we ride to win.